What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking back in from SeaWorld Orlando for another Infinity Falls and Sesame Street construction update. And one thing I wanted to talk about is, well, we finally hit 20,000 subscribers on the YouTube. I cannot thank you guys enough. But this is our first update since hitting that milestone, and it would not be possible without you guys, so I cannot thank you enough. Let's head inside the park and start our update. Right on through security and through the front entrance, and it doesn't look to be too busy today, but I'm also thinking that might be because, oh, it looks a little bit stormy. Sky Tower, and we know that it's probably already closed because, well, they've made the spiels over the speakers. Yep, sign confirms it, and no capsule. Maybe a little bit later we'll get a chance to ride. Well, check this out. I've only been here for about 5 minutes and the lift was not up in the air, but guess what I see? It's up there and we now have a raft. Looks like the test dummies are in there as well. So hopefully, once the weather clears, we might actually get to see some testing. Looks like they're playing with the lift just a little bit. Raft's gone down just a couple feet. We do have a couple guys right up at the top inspecting everything. There we go. Now they raise it back up all the way. Now we're having some audio tests. We can hear the music pumping. Sounds very jungle-esque. Bye-bye Infinity Falls Raft for now. That background music you can hear, well, that is part of the audio test, and we can see the channel right here. There's no water in it, but we do know that it was on earlier, and it's been several days since it was on. They had to do some cleaning of some stuff, but good news, water's been back on. We still have metal barricades separating guests from the construction. We can see the posts here do not have the rope like it is on the other side. Well, this is a little bit different. The retention pond right next to Infinity Falls is way down, and we can see that by the water level line. Time now for a checkup on Sesame Street, and we can already see a bunch of new steel has been added just in the last couple days. It looks like we're getting close to adding another story or a roof line. Jazzy Jellies, because I love you guys and because it's one of the better views of the new Sesame Street construction.
Remain seated until the ride comes to a complete stop.
Well, hello there, Shamu Express. For the first time in quite a while, it looks like you have some new developments. I see caution tape and a construction vehicle. I also see a couple odds and end parts inside the station, like an air compressor. So check this out, we also have some work going on with the lift as all of the pincher tires or drive tires have been removed.
Yeah, I don't think it's ready yet. I put it a little while ago.
Another view of all the wheels removed from the lift now. Yet another attraction here in Shamu's Happy Harbor is closed down in preparation for Sesame Street. As of right now, we have work walls up, and I can also see the ride vehicle has actually been physically removed from the tower. So yeah, that's something different. See? No more ride vehicle. The maintenance hatch at the top is also open. And another look at all the work walls that are now surrounding that other attraction that is closed here at Shamu's Happy Harbor. Well, it's been about 10 hours and we're back at the park, and luckily Sky Tower is open. Let's go catch a ride.
We ask that you please remain seated at all times. Thank you. If you look for the icy rocks that tower above SeaWorld, you'll see our epic attraction, Antarctica, Empire of the Penguin, which transports you into the icy world of the penguin like never before. Experience the mysterious land through the penguin's eyes on a first-of-its-kind family ride. Connect with a colony of...
Well, as we saw in the Sky Tower, the water was on, and we can see it's still on over here. Rapids are looking really good. No water screen. Maybe a little bit later, though. Well, either they took the dummies out, or this is a second raft. Well, looks like the raft is lowering right now. Maybe we'll see it run a little bit later. And it's back, playing peekaboo. Well, this is a good sign. The water is on. And definitely more water pressure now. Alright, now they're just playing with us. The water is off. Again, just doing a checklist of tests. Hopefully the water will come back on and the raft will go down the drop. And the water is back on now for the drop. All the crew members are off. Come on, baby. Send that raft.
If you don't mind just holding still for just a minute, we're going to go by you with Smeagol. There we go. Getting closer.
It just ran. Just ran. Yep. Fast forward a couple hours after we got home and uploaded the video of the first drop test. We are back at the park and we can see a raft right there inside the station, and just above it is the panel. And we can see people inside there, so hopefully we'll see some more testing. And it appears to be pretty much a walk-on for Mako.
Riders must be 54 inches tall. Please keep your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the ride.
So yeah, not bad of a wait, and not a bad way to end the day, considering we had a chance to see Infinity Falls testing. And now that's done, it's time for a ride on Mako. Well, we just got off of Mako. Sorry guys, no POV this week. I didn't bring the GoPro, but it was an excellent ride. Tons of fun. Fast forward yet another day, and testing was yesterday. We're back at the park now, and we can see some of the work walls are starting to come down around the whitewater supply area where there's interactive games, and that's good to see. That raft we just saw is now going up the first lift. Couple of the SeaWorld guys watching the raft as it approaches the vertical lift. And very shortly it should be on its way up and then down the big drop. Looks like it's going much faster than the first test run we saw yesterday. Yesterday it had no test dummies in it until later in the evening, but that looked pretty good. We can see the water's on again. That's a good sign. And thanks to the Florida afternoon, testing is on hold because of storms. Hopefully, we'll start up again in just a little bit. Well, unfortunately, after the storm came through, we did not happen to see any more testing whatsoever. Let's go take a ride on Mako, though, to make it all better. Well guys, that is going to do it for another SeaWorld Orlando Infinity Falls construction update, and this one took place over a couple days. It was nice to finally see it test, and in fact we saw it test several different times. Sesame Street is looking really good with lots of vertical construction, and of course we have Manta doing a flyby. But we do expect Infinity Falls to continue testing, as they need to open this thing now. But we're going to have more updates from here, so if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem, and I will see you out on the Midway.